Hello, I'm Bullseye the Clown, and you are watching the very first episode of Bullseye on Bullying. These are going to be short little episodes where I talk about something that's very, very important, and that is bullying. And I'm not talking about bowling like at the bowling alley. I'm talking about bullying. That's where people are repeatedly mean to you and try to do you harm. So that's what we're going to be working on every episode of Bullseye on Bullying. And so if you have a question for me, Bullseye, you can simply send your question to bullseye@bullseyetheclown.com, or you can log on to bullseyetheclown.com and you can leave me a message right on that website, and I will try to answer your questions on one of the episodes of Bullseye on Bullying. Now don't panic if you look at this episode and see that it's only like, 3 or 4 minutes long. I don't know how long I'll babble, but I don't think I'll babble for a really long time. But anyway, if you see that it's very, very short, it is intended to be a short little show because I know we all have things to do and some of us don't have very long attention spans. So this is just going to be short little episodes that are going to talk a little bit about bullying, okay? Okay, so with that said, we're going to talk about right now. Hello, Walter. This is Walter. Say hi, Walter. This is Walter. What have you got for me, Walter? It looks like Walter has something for me. Let me see what you have. Well, let go of it. Let go. Thank you. Now you just sit down and sit tight, Walter. Let me see what I have here. Ooh, it looks like I have an email. This is an email from Emily. It says, "Dear Bullseye, my teacher, Mrs. Leach, is a bully. Oh no. Every time I talk in class, she makes me stand in the corner. Other people talk in class, but she doesn't make them stand in the corner. What should I do? Can you help me? Emily." Well, Emily, first of all, I want to say I'm sorry that you have to stand in the corner, but after reading your note, I don't think that your teacher is really a bully. I think your teacher does what she does for discipline. You're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. You're talking in class. Now, let me tell you something. Bullseye talked all the time in class. Yes, he did. Talked all the time in class. And she made me stand in the corner. My teacher made me stand in the corner. Mrs. Holmes, I remember it well. She always made me stand in the corner. Well, at first I was upset that I had to stand in the corner. But then I started practicing juggling and I started practicing jokes. And before long, while I was standing in the corner, I was entertaining everybody in the back of the room. So while she's trying to teach up in the front of the room, I'm back there having a show in the back of the room or wherever the corner is in the room. So my advice to you would be, one, to stop talking. But if you have to talk and you're going to get in trouble and you're going to be set in the corner anyway, well, you might as well put on a show. Because what I found out is the more shows I put on, the more frustrated the teacher became. And she stopped standing me in the corner because she knew that I was just going to put on the show and I was going to take it away from her show. So, my advice to you on this particular one, what your teacher is doing is called discipline. Yes, so when you are bad, you have to pay the price, and so sometimes they may stand you in the corner. Like back in my day, sometimes they might even spank your butt. Yep, they might spank you. Yep, or they might make you stay in for recess, or they might make you do a special report. That's not being a bully. That is called discipline. So she's disciplining you because you're being bad. You may not think you're being bad, but you're just not doing what you're supposed to do, because you're supposed to be listening and you're supposed to be paying attention and you're supposed to be reading your book or whatever, taking your test, and you're not supposed to be talking to your friends. But if you get in trouble and you have to go back and you have to stand in the back corner, then I would put on a show. Just put on a show. You can juggle, you can sing, you can tell jokes. You can make faces. Just do whatever. And after a while, she'll get frustrated. And she will stop putting you in the corner. So what did you learn today on Bullseye on Bullying? See, that was a very quick episode. I told you they were going to go quick. Yes, very, very quick. So what we've learned is we learned that bullying and discipline are two different things. Bullying is something mean that somebody does to you, and they do it to you over and over and over and over again. And their intent is to be mean and malicious and to hurt you or to harm you. Now, discipline is something that this teacher was doing. This teacher was, she was making you stand in the corner. And I know that's not always fun to stand in the corner, but what she was doing while you're standing in the corner, she was disciplining you because she's thinking, maybe if I stand you in the corner one time, you will stop talking. Well, you talk again, you go in the corner again. So she's trying to find something that she can do to make you straighten up. So there is a big difference between bullying and discipline. Now, we will talk in further episodes about how sometimes that line gets a little blurred and how it gets a little blurry between discipline and bullying. But for today, we're just going to have a nice little quick episode. Thank you so much for writing in, Emily. And if you would like to send Bullseye one of these fancy little emails, you can send it to me at bullseye at bullseyetheclown.com, or you can just visit bullseyetheclown.com and there's a little contact me button and you can contact me right on there. Thank you so much for tuning into our very first episode of Bullseye on Bullying. In the future, we will also have guests. If you would like to be a guest on Bullseye on Bullying, let me know. And we will have, like, what is that called? A Zoom. We'll do a Zoom call. Yes. So while we end today, I'm going to do the little chicken dance. Here we go. These are the chicken raises. Here we go. 1. Anybody else raise chickens? I raise chickens. Here we go. 3. 4. Thank you so much for tuning in to Bullseye on Bullying. We'll see you on the very, very next episode. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Why is he not stopping? I gotta push the button myself. Why did they give me a remote to shut off my show? And I pushed the button to shut my show off.